mother says the charges the suspect is facing are not enough for what her daughter says he did to her. Thank you for joining us on KDKA News at 11. I'm Royce Jones. That teen and her mother are now pushing for harsher charges against the man they say attacked her. KDKA reporter Jessica Guay is live in McKees Rocks. And Jess, you heard from the teen and her friends, and they say that they were chased down.
Yeah, the teenagers said that they peeked inside of an abandoned school, and then a man who was driving a pickup truck barreled towards them. They all say they're outraged about what happened after they all tried to run and hide. This is the moment 14-year-old Tristin says she was scared for her life. You know, cell phone video shows part of what happened after Tristin and her friends sat on the steps of the abandoned Miles Bryan School in McKees Rocks and decided to look inside.
We just see a big red truck just coming at us, like full force, like at us through the grass, everything.
The teens say the man driving got out of his truck, chased after them, grabbed Tristin, and threw her to the ground.
He kicked me on my side. Like, he threw me down, and then he had me, both his feet, were clenched against my body, so I couldn't move.
The girls recall being terrified as he kept yelling cruel things at them and said he owned the building.
He said that you people are a disgrace. He said, look at all you people, and he just kept saying it over and over. I thought he was being racist.
Tristin's attorney is Blaine Jones.
Does she deserve that for looking into an abandoned building?
Jones told us the man is Frank Capelli and his charges, which matched court paperwork. 2 misdemeanor charges of simple assault and recklessly endangering another person, and a summons for disorderly conduct. Jones says it's not enough.
We're going to ask the DA's office to upgrade these charges. We believe that the charges should be commensurate with the actions that were taken. These should be felony charges.
Tristin's mother is thankful her daughter is okay, but she's infuriated.
I thought that the charges were going to be a little bit more than what they are. For you to do that to a 14-year-old, to pick my daughter up like she's just a piece of meat, and then to kick her in her side, I'm just not happy with that.
Tristin's mom says that she had to go to the ER because her sides were hurting so bad. All of those girls said that they never went inside of the building, and they say that they told the man that. Live in McKees Rocks, Jessica Guay, KDKA News.
Okay, so y'all just heard that right there. And before I go any further into the story, let me give a shout out to Trill, Texas, for sending me this story. So this is coming out of Pittsburgh, and this right here is a screenshot of the video that one of the girls was recording. As you can see, this is the POS right here, and that's the young girl whose name is Tristin Dean, only 14 years old, and literally attacking her. And like she said in the video, he clenched his legs to her body so she would not move, so he could continue to assault her and attack her and beat her, and then was chasing them as well before he actually caught her and did what he did, all because they were looking inside of an abandoned building. I did not know that that was a crime. I mean, unless something has changed over the years, how is that even possible? And keep in mind, this did not happen in the South. This happened in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Not shocked by that. Not shocked by that at all, because Pittsburgh is a very white municipality, depending on which part of Pittsburgh you're in, of course, because I actually have family up there. And he was only charged with misdemeanors, no hate crimes, no felonies, none of that. I'm actually shocked that they mentioned his name in the article itself. Not in the article, but in the news clip, because I thought they were just going to leave him anonymous. They might as well have, considering we can't find a picture of him, like a closer up picture. Like, this is the only visual we really have of him. And then on top of that, I say this: my soft target theory has come to fruition yet again. Who was he targeting? 3 black girls. Who did he end up targeting and actually hitting? One of those black girls. At this point, like I said, she's old enough to carry at least some mace. All of them. If they had that on it would have been nothing for her to just run up and just spray it in his eyes. I don't care if you have to unleash the entire can. Do what has to be done. They're old enough to have that in their possession, and I bet you if they did, it wouldn't have gotten even nearly to this point. But that's all I'm saying. But I hope the girl has a speedy recovery. She doesn't, she didn't have to go to, it doesn't look like she had to stay in the hospital for anything. But I'm sure that this is definitely a traumatic experience for her. This is her first, what it sounds like to me, her racial encounter, her and her friends, even though her friends weren't the ones that were physically attacked, but they were there. So they had to see it happen. I'm glad that she's still here, because this could have went a whole nother more horrific and more dangerous direction. And I hope that the family stays on top of this, and I'm sure that they will, because misdemeanor, no, that's not a misdemeanor. He practically kidnapped her and held her against her will, just so he could attack her for what he felt was a violation against some abandoned building. But anyway, you know how the colonizer can get. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe if you are new. Make sure you hit that bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video or go live.